All right, next with conditional formatting is going to be the icon sets. So the icon sets are fun because you don't have to look at entire cells that are filled with solid colors or graded colors. Instead, it's just going to put an icon in the cell based on the criteria that you have set. So I'm going to work over here with teacher 1 in the progress monitoring, since these numbers have been input the same as your beginning, middle, and end of year data for the actual assessments. So I'm going to show you icon sets the same way I showed you the data bar, and then I'm going to show you one column by itself first, and then I'll combine two columns together. So to start with, I'm going to highlight all the information in progress monitoring 1. Format, conditional formatting. I'm going to stay on my current selection, and I'm going to click Add a Rule. On the drop down, I'm going to choose Icon Sets, and this is where you get to choose what icons you want to have based on your criteria. So if you click the down arrow, it shows you all the options that you have for your icons that you're going to use. For this individual column, I just want to stick with the red, yellow, and green circles. So down here on the display, I want it to be a green circle when the value is, and so green is going to be anything that would be proficient. So I'm going to say for the type, first of all, I want that to be number, because remember, in all of our cells, we're just inputting numbers and we don't have formulas in there yet. So the value for proficient and higher is going to be 80. My next rule that I have, so to go for the yellow dot, when the value is greater than or equal to, and I want it to be number again, so when it's greater than or equal to 70 is going to be my second rule. And now anything less than 70 is going to give the red dot. So when I click OK, it's showing me what the rule is going to be, what the format's going to look like, and then it applies to the cells that are highlighted right now. I'm going to click OK, and it gives you the icons, like I said, instead of the full-on color. So you can see on our progress monitoring 1, we still have all reds except for one person that was 80, and that gives them the green icon. So next, I'm going to come over here to progress monitoring 2 and progress monitoring 3, and I'll highlight both of those columns. I'm going to do format, conditional formatting again, add a rule, and go to your icon sets, and maybe this time we want it to look a little bit different. So I'm going to do maybe the red X, the yellow caution or exclamation point, and the green check mark. And you can see on the display it's already knowing exactly what it's supposed to look like. So again, when my value now is a number that is greater than or equal to 80, that's going to be my first rule. I want it to be a yellow exclamation point for caution when the number is less than 80 but greater than or equal to 70. And then anything that's less than 70 is going to be the red X. So click OK. Again, it shows you what it's going to look like. Click OK. And there are your icons now standing out, so that just that viewing that kind of gives you a better visual or a different visual or viewpoint than the solid colors or the gradients. So this is your icon set.